Hello, welcome back. Yet another loading test video. The Spectrum is all set up, ready to go. As you can see there, it takes a while to get into focus. The tape is in the deck, or in the data recorder, using the correct terminology there. Oh, let's just put my phone behind me on silent, because it keeps on going off at really inopportune moments, message notifications and stuff. Right, okay, the game I'm testing out is Milk Race from Mastertronic in 1987, based on the cycling race, kind of keeping with the cycling theme from carried over from BMX Simulator the other day. Right, as usual, what's going to happen is I'm going to do a video about the loading, checking the tape out, see if it loads. If it doesn't, well, and then hopefully it'll be successful, and as and when it is, I will then do a separate gameplay video of the game. Right, so I've rewound the tape. Again, it's one of that huge amount of games that I picked up over the last few months, and I'm happy to report there's only been a couple of duds in that collection. Most other stuff has loaded. So right, here we go. I'm going to try straight away in 128 mode. So let's go. Right, first things first, I've got an awful lot of these to sort of work through. I am sort of really enjoying it. There isn't going to be any gameplay shown in this video, so if you wish to stop sort of watching now, then you know, please do so. The gameplay will follow in the subsequent video. So we're just waiting for it to see. There we go, the familiar loading sound. So far so good. Let's see if we get as far as a loading screen. Let's just move that, move that over a bit. Bit of glare coming in through the sort of window you can see on the TV screen there, but never mind. Yeah, a lot of this collection is Mastertronic sort of budget games, budget re-releases, etc. I'm really enjoying going through, sort of testing them. It's keeping me out of trouble, and importantly keeping me out of getting numbered with household domestic chores and stuff like that. So I've got a perfect excuse to not do anything, because I'm checking all these out. The loading screen's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Let's see if I can just zoom into that for you and sort of show you. Yeah, it's, but as ever, as I've said before, a bad loading screen or a dodgy loading screen doesn't necessarily mean that the game itself is crap. Far from it. We'll just see. Now, I hope you do like these videos that I'm doing on the real Spectrum, as opposed to through emulation. Spectaculator is a wonderful emulator. It's got a brilliant recording mode, which is what I used for the majority of videos that have come before, when I started to do these unemulated videos. But there is nothing quite like loading it up on the real thing. Now, I'm not familiar with this game at all. There's loads of games in this collection that I've never heard of, and I'm enjoying discovering them, even if a couple of them are sort of ropey, you know. That Speed Zone one that I did the other week, it's just bloody hell. Even though it was an unplayable game, it was a game I was never familiar with, didn't know about, and that's the beauty of the Spectrum. So many titles that there's always something you haven't played, and that's one of the reasons why I don't cover any other systems, really. I don't need to. There's enough Spectrum stuff out there to keep me going for a long time. There are one or two gameplay segments from other systems included in some of my in a couple of my videos, and I did do a standalone version, or sorry, a standalone video on the BBC Micro version of Match Day, which was a waste of time because that was bloody shit conversion that was. And I also covered, when I did my Chuckie Egg 1 and 2 review, I also covered a bit of the Chuckie Egg on the BBC Micro, which is to me the best version that I've played. Even though the Spectrum version is brilliant, the BBC Micro version of that game is amazing. And on one of my very first homebrew games, a game called Flight, the author Repixelate told me that the inspiration for that particular game was a Amiga game called Cool Croc Twins, and I hunted down the Commodore 64 version, don't shoot me, and just to look at the inspiration and compare how his game Flight matched up against the original Cool Croc Twins game. So there are some sort of other system segments included in some of my videos. They are few and far between, and because they're few and far between, they tend to sort of stand out like sore thumbs. Anyway, that's successfully loaded. So I'm going to have a quick play of this, find out exactly what it is that I need to do, and have a go, and then I'll return with a gameplay video for you. Now, thanks ever so much for watching. If you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. It'd be great to see you, and great to have you join in the fun and the discussions, etc. Okay, take care of yourselves. Thanks very much for entertaining me and my inane waffle for best part of 6 or 7 minutes. Goodbye.